Okay, I am going to do peer assignment 3. This says, assume you need to order vans to take a group to an event. You have 29 people. Each van can hold 8. How many vans do you need? You don't want an answer that says you need 4.3 vans, because vans only come in whole numbers. So this is really about integers and integer division. So here's my Python shell. I'm going to open a new file. We'll do our comment. So peer assignment 3. Okay. The purpose will be to determine how many vans are needed to move people. So it will be me, and the date is 8/22/2019. And then again, the 3 single things is a quote. I'm going to do a constant, all right, because like we did in our last one, we say that each van can hold 9 people. So I'm going to say van underscore max equals 8. All right. So then I'm going to do my def main, and I am going to first say what this program does. This program determines how many people or how many vans are needed for a group of people. Having trouble typing. Okay, so I'm going to close that. I need to close the quotes too. That's why it didn't go where it's supposed to. All right, so I am going to say people equals, and we'll do this as eval input, because we'll enter the amount of people. We don't want to just hard quote it. Enter the total amount of people, or let's make it a little of writers. Okay, and again I will put a space there, 2 parentheses, and we'll go back. Can I get I just want to get the indentation showing there. Okay, so then the calculation is, I'm just going to say vans equals the people divided by van max. Whoa. Okay. I'm also going to show you something that's a little bit ahead of us, but we'll do it after. So I'm going to do that, and then we will print vans. Now, this won't actually give us what we want. This is an integer division, and what the integer division will do is it divides without any remainder. I mean, it divides without a decimal part. It gives you a remainder. It's like 3rd grade math. So what happens if this will come up with like 1 van too few if we have a partial van. So I'm going to show you something that actually doesn't happen until later. I'm going to show you if people, so I'm going to show you an if statement. If people, and then we're going to use the percent. The percent returns the remainder. Van max. If it is greater than 0, all right, and then we do a colon here, and we will say, if that's the case, then vans equals vans plus 1. Okay, so this part you haven't seen before, and it's actually something we'll be talking about later. It's another block, it's an if block, and we're saying if the remainder of people divided by vans max is greater than 0, that means that there's more people than there are for the vans there. We'll add 1 van. Okay, so that's a new thing, but it gives you an introduction to things that are coming. All right, and then we're going to print, let's make it a little bit better print. You will need comma vans, and then we'll do comma and actually write the word vans. Okay, so I'm going to save this, and I will go, I guess, just to the original document. Wrong document. Python programs, and we'll call this, I'm just going to call it vans.py. All right, and then we'll run it. So it gives me how many total writers, and we said in the thing that we would start with 29, because 29 is a good test. And you will need 4 vans. Okay, so if you think about it, 3 times 8 is 24, and that leaves 5 people, so we will need 4 vans. 3 and 1 more for the extra 5. We could run it again with a different number. So let's say that we have a really big crowd. Let's say we have 113 people. We will need 15 vans. Okay. Anyway, this is for peer assignment 3. We did our comment with the 3 things. We did a constant, because constants are better for reading. We did a print, which tells what the story is going to do. We did get the number of writers. We did our calculation. We also added an if statement to add a van if the number of people were greater than the number of the remainder were greater than 0. Okay, and then we printed out the results, called the main. Again, remember the main is on the same level as this. Okay, that's good for this one.